Hello, my friends. It's Pearlo Wisdom here. And I'm from Puckin Deep, by the way. You guys got to check out Puckin Deep. I'm also from Rico and Pearlo's House of NHL. I'll get this right. I'll get this title right. Just wait. Rico and Pearlo's House of Hymes exotic NHL picks. Hymes Body Lube, it's the best. There, I said it. There you go. Yeah, so I'm having an up and down day today. Mostly up, or not mostly up, but enough up. It's not bad. Really started out well with the Detroit game, hit everything. Had Detroit, had the over, had team total over, had the draw, had everything in that game. St. Louis, good. Had St. Louis. I had St. Louis I had under 1.5 first period, or St. Louis to get a goal first period and no goal in the first 5 minutes or something like that, and they scored a goal 45 seconds. It's the only goal they scored in the frigging period, but it turned out all right. I also had a little parlay. St. Louis plus 1.5 and under 6.5, which came in, and that was the biggest bet on that game. So got that, no problems. What else did we do here? I screwed up and flipped on the Washington pick. I was talking about it last night. I was on Tampa Bay. I noticed that Chernock was out, and I don't know. I just started having a gut on Washington, but I don't really feel bad about it because they severely outshot. Oh, yeah, that was right. Johansson was in for Tampa Bay, who's been playing well, but I mean, he's not Vasilevsky. If you would have told me, what was the shots on that? If you would have told me that the shots were 32-16 for the Capitals, I would have said, well, the Capitals probably won that game. They did not. So I didn't take much of a loss, though, because I had Capitals team total over 3 in the over. So it wasn't that bad. I did take a little loss on that game, though. The Oilers game, the Oilers did. I should have thought about that game a little more because they brought in this goon from the AHL. They brought him up. And I never thought about it at the time, but thinking back on it now, it was basically them saying, you're going to let us win this game or you're going to get hurt kind of thing. I think that's pretty much what it was. At the time, it felt like you already have depth problems. Now you're going to put some plug in there from the AHL that's going to beat people up. Is that really what you want to do? Kind of acting like a bunch of whiny bitches because Panthers had some fun and made fun of you after the NHL. It was just all in fun, serious fun, as I like to call it, but still fun. And they ended up winning that game, but it was okay because I had the over, and that was my biggest bet. So my big thing on that was either one team that won, it was going to be an over. So I really, I took Panthers team total over 3, which pushed. I had a prop in that game that cashed. I think it was Reinhardt over shots, and I had Roslovich over shots and a goal, and he got a goal. And I had McDavid over shots. So it all balanced kind of out in that game. Might have even ended up a little bit green. The Devils, we talked about the Devils yesterday. Okay, this was Allen in that too. I think the Devils are a fade right now. They're just not clicking as a team. But I did have, for half a unit, I had Luke Hughes for overshots and I had Meyer overshots. So it didn't turn out that bad, even though I had the under, actually. I think might have even been a bit green. I had Larkin overshots and I got that at the end there. So that was good. I have to check to see if I got Nylander overshots. Avalanche, I needed one more goal. I had Avalanche team total over, but I also had him in reg and I believe a little bit on -1.5 and stuff like that. So, and I had third period puck line. Oh, I had that with the Florida game as well, third period puck line. There we go. Exotic wagers.
What's
Oh,
happening?
hey, man. So all our picks we did on the show last night are doing very well. We had the draw in the Seattle game. Did you? I don't know if you guys had the draw in the Columbus Detroit game, but I had the draw. We did have Detroit though. We did take Detroit.
Yeah, we did. Ended up taking. I didn't end up taking Detroit as a premium play, but I ended up taking a live over in that game. I got it at 5.5 at -128, but some of the people in my Discord they got it as high as like +125 right before the power play. There was one guy that took it 3 times. I don't know what
Yeah.
he's betting on it, but he took it 3 times. He took it when I took it, then at like +115 and +125.
Oh yeah. I had. If the Oilers didn't get that second overtime empty netter, I had Florida puck line third period. And I really like that bet. But it wasn't much, but it's nice to hit those ones when you have it figured out in your head that it's a really good bet. Because if the Oilers were up, they're going to let people back in and let Florida back in the third, and that sure as heck is what they did. So Florida
Yeah.
scored two in the third, but they got two empty netters, so it ended up not hitting the puck line, which sucks. But um, Toronto, I did Montreal. We got Montreal. We were on Montreal yesterday. Also on the I was on the over. I don't know if you were on the over, but I was on the over bigger than Montreal. No, about the same as Montreal and the team total over. I did really good in that game. What did you have in that game?
Hold on just a second. I think I ended up flipping and I went on Toronto.
Oh no.
Yeah, I had Toronto. Um that's the only thing I took in that game. Yep, that's the only thing I had in that game. Or no, I had Nylander over 2.5 shots. He didn't cash. He only got two,
Yeah, I got screwed on that one too. That I had a
but he
really that
scored.
was a really good game, and then Nylander screwed me up a little bit on that one, but I still ended up green. I
Yeah,
did have
I
it.
got smashed on the Panthers. I took the Panthers. Ended
Yeah,
up
I didn't
taking the
get
Panthers.
smashed because I had my biggest bet was the over. I figured that was over. I talked about
Oh.
it last night. So
Yeah, I did really good in the morning. I had the over 5.5. And then I took Palmieri 3+ shots at +130. And then I took D'Angelo 2+ shots at +104. All three of those cashed. And then I lost the Devils. I lost the Panthers. I lost Nylander's shots. I cashed Letang shots. And then I lost Maple Leafs. And then I had a 2-leg parlay with Arturi Lankanen and Evangelista at +145 for 2 units. That was my biggest play today that cashed. And then here in the late games, I'm on Dallas. I'm on the over. Then I got a couple same game parlays.
okay, I had 2 units on freaking Palmieri, and he didn't even get a shot. I don't think.
No, he did. I cashed it. He got three.
Palmieri got it.
He got three.
I didn't even. I didn't see the cash out on that. Woo! Those are nice.
Yeah, he
I gotta
he
go check
only
that
had
out.
so I took him at an adjusted line at 3 and he
I
only
took
had
them at three.
2.
Yeah.
And then at the end of overtime, it showed only had 2, but right after overtime, they put 4. And then he got stat checked down to 3. FanDuel, DraftKings, and Fanatics all cashed it as a loss. Then I chatted with FanDuel for like 20 minutes. Then they sent it up to their upper people, and then all of a sudden they all cashed, and then we all got our money back, and they changed the tickets.
Let me see this for a second.
But yeah, he ended up with 3.
I did cash on it. I love it when that happens.
Did you have him for
Oh
2 or 3?
wow. Two. I had for
Yeah, I had them for
two and a half,
3.
over 2.5, over
Yeah,
two
that's
and
what
a
I
half.
had. It was plus 130
That's
is what I got.
sweet. That really made my day even better now. Because I had the Ladar over saves. That was
Uh-huh.
a great one. I wish I would have put more. And I had Firster over shots over 1.5 and minus 160. He's been over. He's on the top line. He always goes over. I should have put 5 on that son of a bitch.
Yeah,
But
D'Angelo was only on a few books, but he ended up cashing 2. He had 2. Or he actually had 3, I think. But my line was 2 at plus 104.
I had Dewar yesterday, and no books had it today. Or I would have cashed. I was looking all over for it, but I couldn't find it.
The
So
last 2 times
I've had a really good day, and the people that buy me coffees today, they had a really good day. So because we hit just about every prop pretty much.
Yeah, I think right
The only
now
one I
I'm
don't have right now is Gunsel. Or Gunther. He hasn't even got a shot, I don't think.
yeah, I had a who just scored? Utah just scored.
De Simone again.
Yep.
I got Utah. I think I'm gonna lose I'm gonna break even because I have the under, and I don't unless it's I push. If I push, then I'm okay. But I had a
Man.
weird bet. I took the under and over 3 for. I thought it was going to be like 4-1, something like that, and I bought up to the 6.5. So I could do it as long as the Rangers don't score here. I bought up to the 6.5 at minus 135.
Mm-hmm.
So should be pretty good. So what else did I have? Oh, yeah, we lost on the New Jersey, but I didn't lose on the New Jersey because I had the Firster.
Oh yeah, I had New Jersey too.
And I had the under in that game too. But because I hit Firster for 2 units, I'm green on that game. We had the draw in the Kraken Penguins game. I had the Penguins, but the draw made me more money than the Penguins bet. So I don't know if you took the under in that. I know Rico was all on that yesterday. Was the under?
No, the only thing I took in that game was Letang over 2 shots. That was
Did he
it.
get it?
Mm-hmm.
He did. Oh,
Yep.
and here's
Yeah,
the one. Sorry.
both times I've taken him, both times he's cashed late in the third. It's been a
Oh
sweat
yeah.
the whole game. Like I don't
Yeah.
even think he had a shot going into the third today. But yesterday he had one and he didn't cash until like the last 5 minutes.
Oh, he had it too. Chet had it too. He had Palmieri.
Oh yeah.
Tavares screwed me up, but I didn't have him for much.
I put
So
him in a parlay and then I played Nylander straight.
I can't remember why I wasn't big on Tavares, but I still wanted to bet it because he was going over. But I think it was because he was going up against Suzuki, and Suzuki's such a good shutdown center or something like that. I don't know. I wasn't feeling it, but I did bet on it and I lost. And then I lost on Nylander too. So, but I won on everything else that game, so it worked out fine. This is the one I flipped on when I saw Johansson was in and Cherda was out. I flipped to the Capitals, but I don't feel bad about it because they did outshoot him 32-16. If you would have told me that Thompson was going to have 16 shots and allow 5, I would have been okay.
That's like Cooley right now, man. Cooley's having a freaking game. Not Dylan, not
Cooley's really good, and I have the Stars quite a bit here, so I'm not too happy about it.
Yeah, I have the Stars too.
But
I have them for a whole
that's
unit.
my other one. I had Coronado over 2.5, and he got it in the first period.
First period. Yeah, he got a goal.
So I got that for 2 units. So whatever happens in this game, I'm green. So I'm green. I got the Golden Knights. I got the over first period and the over for the game. It looks like it should go over, but it's slowed down here in the second now. And I think I had Hurdle over shots. Hurdle over shots, Lacombe over shots, and Hannafin over shots. Let's see if I got those. That one I forgot to post up on Twitter, actually. Hurdle needs one more shot. I almost bet Dorofeev. It looks like I'm glad I didn't.
Man, Coronado's got
Bowman
5
got
shots
another
already.
goal. Braden Bowman is cashing in, man. Holy crap. I forgot all about Braden Bowman.
Robertson's got 4 shots already.
Got Robertson. Yeah. I got Robertson over shots. Yeah.
Kadri's got 2. Coronado's got 5. Blake Coleman's got 2.
Hannafin's got 1. I need 1 from Hannafin.
So let's see. My parlay.
I just need Lacombe. Lacomb's got it. 2 shots. So yeah, I'm doing great on that game.
If we get Kadri 1 shot and a Rope Hintz point, I'll cash. Oh no, I still need Echo 3 shots, but that'll cash at 900. Those are the only 3 legs left.
Okay, so we got to keep this under 2 hours today. So I don't know when Rico's going to show up, but we're going to start right into the games. I know you haven't looked at it, but we talk over them anyways a little bit. What's there, 6 games tomorrow? Yep. Oddly enough, I will be on tomorrow night. Usually I don't go on Sundays, but Caroline has to work, so I'm going to come on tomorrow night. So you can come watch us tomorrow night.
Okay, I'll let you know if I'm available.
If you want, if you can't be on, that's fine. But
okay.
And Monday I'll be on the Ice Guys again, and that's why I'm going on tomorrow night, because hopefully Rico can come on or somebody can come on, because I want to talk over those games, because I had 7 to look over, and I seem to do a lot better when I talk it over with you guys. So when I steal all your picks, I mean when I talk it over with you guys.
I know. I always want to tell people, these are just our initial looks. If you want our official plays, you go over to Pearlo's page, and then for me, I don't post them on my page, but I post them on the Discord I'm in. So in the Discords I'm in is free. So if they just want to go over to my Discord and get them, they'll get my official plays. But I put them all there. I don't, here we're kind of, these are our first looks, and
I think
a lot of the times we don't
most
have
of the guys that come in here, they just want to hear where we're going with it, and then add it to their own stuff. Most of the guys that come in here are cappers already, so they're just
there's Rico.
Whatever they're going to do themselves. So like Ice X, I don't even think it matter what you say. He just comes to want to listen because he already has his picks done.
Yeah,
he just listens. That's all. Okay. Let's get to it.
Let's see if Rico hops in. He's in the comments.
Rico's here?
Oh, he's in the comments.
Okay, I'll send it in there.
We'll see if
perfect.
He needs 1 more shot from Rantanen. That's a pretty good parlay.
I got Rantanen too. That's right. I forgot about Rantanen. I don't have it for huge, but all right, come on in, bud. We're going to get these done so we can get it done in 2 hours so I can clip it tomorrow morning. I did do a little clip yesterday. That one, a couple of them, everybody loves you, Dre. Every time you do a clip, you get 350 follows. It's freaking amazing.
I know. I actually saw some that had I was actually just telling my wife, because I got a couch back here, so sometimes she just brings her phone or her iPad and just hangs out behind me and does her own thing. I also got the TV right here, so. But I was telling her, I had just went into YouTube and I clicked on the shorts page and then saw all of our shorts, and then there was a couple of shorts that had over 400 or 500 views. I was like, wow, they're getting pretty popular.
Yeah, we're starting to get some of them that are doing really well. Yeah, actually, our clips ones are getting up there too. There's people are starting to watch us quite a bit too, and people are coming in here too, and we appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure.
We appreciate that. The Hymes people are much appreciative of your interest. I am the Hymes people. I'm actually the president of Hymes Bollywood Associates, Pearlo Wisdom Industries. Hello, Rico. How are you doing, buddy? Our picks are working out really well, except I flipped on Tampa. Freaking
And I
idiot.
flipped on Montreal.
I
Yeah,
did
I
not.
didn't touch the Toronto Montreal game. I got burnt on the New Jersey. I don't know. The Sharks
So did
must
I.
have knew something in that game. I don't know. There was something fishy because New Jersey scored and Philly scored right after. New Jersey scored, Philly scored right after.
Allen
It
didn't
was
have a
never
good
meant-
game. That's what it was. I watched it. Allen just had a crappy
He
game.
did have a bad game.
Just
I was like,
happened
what in the
sometimes.
hell is he doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then before you knew it, it was like 4-2. I was like, what the hell happened?
Yeah.
4-1,
Yeah.
4-2, something like that.
I had the under and stuff, but I did have Ladar over 22 and a half saves. So I love that bet. That was good. That was a premium. So it saved
Detroit
me.
came through. St. Louis came through. The Kraken, Pittsburgh tie came through.
I
Ottawa
came through. Yeah.
So
Yep. Went good. Went good. And we got Vegas here coming right now. I got the over in that game, and I had first period over. And now I'm just sweating Utah. I'd really like them to win 3-2. That'd be beautiful. Because I got the unders. I bought up to 6.5 and under 6.5. So, and I took Utah as well. All right, let's look at the games because I want to keep this under 2 hours. For the clip reasons and just for reasons, I will be on tomorrow night, Rico. I'm not taking a day off tomorrow because Caroline's got to work anyway, so I'm going to come on. If you want to come on, if you don't come on, that's fine. I could do it by myself. It's all right. I would prefer if somebody came on because I like talking through the picks. But let's start with we were right about that Colorado game, right?
yeah, I took Lehkonen 2 shots. He got it early in the game, and I was a sweat. I was like, "Don't take these away." Like,
I was just telling Pearlo I put 2 for him and I put 2 for Angelista. It was like plus 145. That was my biggest bet. I had 2 units on that.
I had Colorado team total over. I thought what I should have took was Colorado team total over in the third, but I did take Colorado puck line in the third.
yeah.
So
And then fucking Angelista ended up with like 7, I think.
I just laid off that game completely. I'm like, this is just too weird.
It's
I don't
stunk.
like it. I
Yeah,
laid
Colorado
off the
did
game,
exactly
laid
what
off
we
the Tampa game, and I laid off the Colorado game.
Colorado did exactly what I thought. I flipped on Tampa when I saw Johansson and Chernak was out. I thought Washington will get their mojo, and they did. I don't mind that losing that bet. 36-16, they outshot the team, and Thompson had a bad night. I mean, you can't predict that. Okay, let's go to Buffalo, Carolina. Buffalo is sitting there waiting for Carolina. Carolina coming off a win in Winnipeg. Could be a letdown spot here. What do you? I think I like the over right off the get go. I don't think anybody's playing defense in this game. I think maybe Carolina goes and tries to shut them down, but I don't think they want to get too physical in this game. They don't really need to beat Buffalo. So I'll look at some trends while you guys are talking, but that's my lean. Is it a 6 or it's a 6.5 probably, right? Yeah, it's juiced to the 6.5 already. Should have got on it earlier. Might have been able to get a 6 right out of the box, but
Yeah, everything's pretty much 6. Some
minus 185 for Carolina. I mean, it seems like a dippy spot, but Carolina is not one to do that sort of thing. But it does seem like a dippy spot. Buffalo's coming off of how often does Buffalo win two games in a row? They beat Edmonton, and then they told them it's not going to be easy coming in our barn, and they slaughter Chicago. Now they're going to continue slaughtering Carolina after this. They did get some people back, though. I heard Benson is back, and there was one other person. They're starting to get some bodies back.
I don't mind Buffalo in this spot. Early game, late flight
It's,
out.
it's a day game too, right?
That's 1 o'clock, man. And they're coming back and they're losing an hour in the time zone, an hour or two. I don't know if Winnipeg has daylight saving times or not, but this is a bad spot for Carolina all around.
And it's probably going to be Kochetkov because they play Bussy, and unless somebody's coming back that I don't know.
Yeah, I was just going to say on RotoWire it's showing Anderson and Colton Ellis. And then when you look on Left Wing Lock, it shows Anderson and UPL. Let's look on Goalpost.
Plus, Carolina has the Rangers at home right after this. Then the Jets again.
That's what I was just looking up, what they have next.
I think this
is the
Rangers.
Yeah, this is a down spot for sure.
I like Buffalo in some capacity, whether you want to take them at that price.
Team total over, they have been scoring. If you like Buffalo, you got to like them scoring. They're not going to shut down Carolina.
Right? And on Goalie Post, it's showing Kochetkov and Lyon it's showing Lyon as likely.
Well, Tage Thompson called out the team, and they said basically you're going to let Calgary walk in here and you think you're going to bank a win against them without playing. Then they went out and gave a good effort the next game. I think they keep this going. They got guys
like so? After slaughtering Chicago, you don't think they both have a letdown game, maybe?
I don't know, man. I think the overall spot, I'm not taking Carolina to win this game. I'll tell you that.
Not at minus 185, no. I don't think
we could start there.
I would say, okay, they go on the road right after this too, and then they come home and play New Jersey, and then go on the road and play Minnesota. So remember that November 28th, they're going to lose that game in New Jersey, for sure. Is there any trends going on? Have they actually had some success? They have had some success against them. They lost the last one in Carolina, but in Buffalo, they've won the last 3. They've been unders too.
Yeah, they just played each other, right? Carolina won 6-3 a couple weeks ago.
So it's a revenge spot.
They've won the last 4.
Yeah. Yeah, might as well take them. What's the price? I don't look at the price right. Oh, I
plus 155.
Buffalo.
I might take a little bit. I might take a plus. I might take a team. What's the team total over for them? You could get a good team total over.
2.5.
Minus 140. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah. They'll sick Darlene on the top line. He'll try and shut down the Aho line and see if the rest can do something.
Yeah, I like over for the game too. I think Carolina, but I mean, I just saw the recent history says under. You take Carolina's instead of taking over for the game, you might as well take Buffalo team total over. 2.5, 3, and 3.5. 3.5.
In all of those home games, they've scored 3. Yeah.
2.5, 3. Go to BetMGM, grab a 3. You got a 3, or do it any way you want. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take that. Might take a little bit on Buffalo, maybe plus 1.5. Maybe a little bit on the draw because you're probably getting a good price on the draw. Carolina could keep it. It could be low and slow, and Carolina keeps them down, and they end up, plus 350 or something like that. Yeah.
Over 2.5 is minus 130.
And you're getting plus 360 price on FanDuel for the draw right now.
Yeah, a little bit on that, and then Tage is scoring like will pretty much right now. Shots and stuff like that. I don't mind that. Buffalo first period would be a good one too. Buffalo first period because Carolina is going to be coming off the plane. They're going to be a little disheveled. How long ago did they play? 2 days ago, right? So they had to they flew into Buffalo and they've been there for 1 day with the time travel, and it's a day game. Yeah. Definitely like Buffalo. Maybe not the over on a day game. I don't like to play overs in the day game, but I will take the team total over. I'll take Buffalo. Buffalo first period. That's the way I'm going to attack it. And then I'll look at Carolina is like a major under second period team, as I mentioned when they were playing Winnipeg. I could see that too. I'll probably bet on that. See, I'm not going to bet the over in this game. Change my mind. I'm gonna
Yeah, 1 o'clock. There's no way these guys are coming out of the gate, especially Carolina.
3-3. I love that. I got the over. If Vegas wins, it's great, but I like the over best and the draw in that game, so I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
Good. And I think I need some shot props to catch up. So I don't know what I'm watching this Utah game right now, kind of sweating it out a little bit. So we're good on that game then. I think we all like that Buffalo there. You like Buffalo Exotic?
I just like the team total. That's the only thing I like.
Okay. I like that too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's look at the next game. Another day game. I got to take the Kraken here. Come on, back to back. This is just stupid. Like, if I was the manager of the Islanders, I'd be losing my freaking mind on the league for what they did to them. Even though they had a great road trip, this is stupid. This is a kind of road trip that can do you in for a couple games. Because they were running on a high. Like, maybe they got some of the Florida Panthers roids or something like that. I don't know. But I can't. I can only take the Kraken here. Do you think the Islanders can pull this off after all that?
Yeah, it's crazy. 3 games in 4 nights coming off that road trip.
Yeah, back to back. 7-game road trip. 3 games in 4 nights and back to back.
Rittich in net.
Rittich in net.
Richard
confirmed.
Yeah.
I think Seattle will crush here, actually. This is like, I don't even think the Islanders, if they try as hard as they can beat any team in that spot.
Yeah, Seattle's last game of the road trip, and
getting plus 142. I'm not betting the Islanders at minus 170. If they win, man, all power to you, dude. You're freaking awesome. But this Seattle team is not floating around like a.
Well, Seattle's got Dallas and the Oilers after this too. They're gonna want this game.
Yeah. They always want this game. They don't know anything different than playing hard. They're going to play. That's the reason why they're 11-6-5. They don't have talent, but they don't stop. Like, they work hard. They play the same way every game against everybody. And like, the Islanders aren't going to be able to go and intimidate this veteran group of Seattle.
Yeah, no, it's Seattle that's 3 games in 4 nights. I was looking at the wrong team, I think. Yeah,
it's Seattle's 3 games in 4 nights, but the Islanders are even more. This is an under. You get a 6. Yeah. You can get a 6.5 at minus 135 here. This is an under all day long.
I kind of like the draw and the under, maybe.
Draw too. Yeah, I could see a draw. Seattle might be happy with the draw there. I would definitely take the draw plus 350. But I don't see an over.
No.
Even with no.
It's minus 145 to the under 6.5 right now, so they're expecting a low scoring game.
Well, I got minus 135 on DK. I'm going to take that right now. I'll probably put the 6 in too. I'll probably ladder it down.
Yeah. You got a team that played.
These guys aren't going to have enough power to.
Yeah. I mean, you got a team in Seattle that's just played against Pittsburgh 3 and 4 nights. Islanders are still wiped from that road trip.
There's not going to be any sting on their shots, and Seattle already isn't a very good shot team. Shit, the Islanders might actually pull it out, but I don't think so. I think Seattle's going to have a little more juice in them than the Islanders are. No goals in the first 10 minutes. Or we can play the Francis special. No goals in the first 5 minutes and under 6.5. I have to, Andy Francis, go check him out. I have to promote him because that is a killer bet that he came up with. Andy Francis.
I know who he is. What was the bet?
No goals in the first 5 minutes. You can get that at FanDuel, and I believe you can get that on 365, and parlay that with the under 6.5.
Oh,
2 squirts of Hymes body lube and you got yourself a bet.
Yeah, absolutely. Squirt and a harf. I gotta make myself a commercial on that. That's very forget. Once we get like all the other sponsors coming in, like Coke and all that, and we're making all the fat scratch. I'm gonna do some commercials for Hymes for sure, and that's gonna be one of the slogans. Squirting a harf from there you good.
Yeah. Another rant and shot here to cash my parlay. What's going on? I did not expect this, man. Dallas came out. The game had some pace to it. Then this Devin Cooley guy was making some good saves early on Dallas, and then Calgary kind of fed off that. They got that quick power play goal, and that's been it for this game. So
what I was afraid about with this Cooley kid,
Yeah,
he's
crazy.
freaking nuts, man.
I'm on the over too, and it's like
Yeah, I like the over. It's
just
not happening.
dead it out.
I got team total over Dallas. Fortunately, these other 2 games are going to save my ass on anything I lose on that one. So I might even get. Yeah, look, I'm going to hit everything on there except for Gunsel, unless Gunsel all of a sudden started shooting.
And where did Devin Cooley come from, man? Like, he was not drafted. He hasn't played in the NHL that long, I don't
No,
think.
he was a career AHLer, and they picked him up, and everybody was like, this Kevin Cooley. He didn't even have great AHL numbers, and now he's just like freaking knocking the shit out of the world, man.
Huh.
It's crazy.
It's crazy to see that plus 140 for Seattle. Just doesn't make sense.
It's just because people think Seattle's bad still. Public will like, oh, the Islanders are doing really good. They're going to beat Seattle. They're really catering to public bets right now. Just like the Islanders line today, minus 130. They're just coming off how many wins in a row? It's minus 130. That's a public play. The Sharps will know that that's a terrible spot for them and they'll fade it. But public will just see, they don't know anything about spots or anything like that.
Who's in a fight? Is that Rantanen?
They're just looking for a parlay piece. Oh, that's
Ooh,
perfect.
Coronado's fucking bleeding to high heaven. He's dripping big time.
That's okay. He's got 5 shots.
Yeah,
That's something that Pearlo would say. That's something that Pearlo would say.
Absolutely.
The guy's laying dead on the ice. He's like, that's okay. I got him over 1.5 blocks.
Actually, no, that's not what I would have said. You would have said he's bleeding all over the place, and I'd say, how many shots does he have?
He was saying, damn, I had him for 6
Get your
too.
ass up, get a Band-Aid, and get out there, buddy.
I cashed 5.
The ice in the playoffs last year. He's like, oh, I got him over 1.5 blocks. The guy just took one to the chin.
Took one right in the nads. Guy took one right in the nads. I think it was, what's his name from Vegas? He took one square in the nads, and he goes down.
You know who put on the hit? It was Rantanen put on the hit.
Was it really? Again, Rantanen's
Again.
a little mean streak going. What's up with that?
Oh, into the boards and his nose right on the corner below the glass.
Suspendable offense? This is 5 in a game, no? Is he getting it?
See. Oh, man.
He's going, dude, don't fucking throw Rantanen out of the game. I
now we're going to get the Rantanen.
That's why I'm telling you. That's why I'm telling you.
He's laughing at me.
That's why I'm telling you, Rico.
Now he wants to try to get away with smashing the shit out of Coronado so he can get his shots. Fucking guy.
Please go.
A 5-minute major and a game misconduct.
Rantanen, he's getting a little feisty there, isn't he? And then it clicks in his fucking head.
Shit, dude.
My parlay's fucked.
You got to be kidding me. Oh, my God.
It looks like Coronado broke his cheekbone. Oh, my parlay's fucked.
Yeah, I don't care about Coronado. I don't have Rantanen shots now.
He's got that's the way I look at it. He's got 4 sheets to lie down on a nice pillow.
Oh
at night.
my God, Rantanen ends up with 1 shot. You got to be kidding me. Dude, that was the end of my 4-player parlay. Oh my God. Oh, dude.
They're still reviewing. They're doing another. They're saying they're huddled doing another review.
Oh. Hopefully they're talking to the Sharps or something. They're like, no, keep that.
Exactly.
Pearlo's phone's about to fucking ring here in a second.
Yeah.
Fine. It was an
Bettman's like, I got him at over 1.5 too, so just let him go back on the ice.
It was an accident. Don't worry about it. Rantanen goes out, takes a shot. I
Hoover
don't
doing it
know.
right
Maybe it
after
wasn't
him.
an accident. You better get him off the ice.
Is this done? He's gone for the game? Or they're still
I don't know. I'm not watching that. Oh, I got the under. I got everything, dude. Sweet. I got the under. Oh yeah, you took New York yesterday.
Dude,
That's
Hoover
right.
knows all of a sudden jumped in there.
I took
Yeah,
Utah.
he went crazy on him.
Oh, that wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
You know what happened
Remember
is Coronado went to like turn back or
Yeah,
like,
he turned. He definitely turned. You got to let him back in. There's no way Rantanen's trying to kill you.
and Rantanen was already going in on the hit, so when he turned, it just put him closer to the wall, went right into the wall.
Call the commissioner.
Yeah. Rantanen's like, my old man's got you under 6.5 shots. You're fucking done.
Gunther had 2 shots. Fuck. Okay. Anyways, what do we got next?
Keep him in the game. It was a quick play. Coronado turned.
We're taking draw, Kraken. I might split plus 1.5 on the Kraken. Minus 150. Oh no, it's minus 180. Never mind. Just the Kraken.
My God, the bench is looking a little thin. Did they throw Rantanen out?
I don't know. I haven't seen him. I've been looking. I'm trying to look at the bench, but I haven't seen him on the bench yet.
Oh gosh,
he's done, dude. Just get over it.
Fuck.
We'll send
I
you
like the
that
Kraken
Hymes
team total.
Kraken team total. That'd be a good one.
Because you got Rittich.
I hate watching the Kraken score goals though. Like fucking.
Is there one?
It's like.
Is Rittich a reach around goalie, Pearlo? A guy that just stays in the league as the backup?
Yeah, he hasn't been bad the last couple of years. He's good enough. No, I wouldn't put him in reach around status now.
He's got a sub 90.
Who is a reach around goalie now?
A reach around backup.
Who is I think Mark.
Somebody that probably massages the number 1 goalie's legs more than any.
Markstrom might be there. He's pretty bad.
How about UPL?
Because to reach around, you got to be people got to think you're good, but you're not, and that's hard to find with goaltenders. Like you can't have Skinner because nobody thinks he's good. I'd have to really think about that one. Anderson's always pulling his phone. Anderson's always pulling his phone.
Know who's a reach around?
He's the self reach around goal.
The guy from
Mrazek.
Mrazek.
The Penguins goalie. I don't know why it's escaping.
Oh, Nedeljkovic.
Jari.
Yeah.
Nobody thinks
5-year deal making killer money right now.
That's true though. Somebody thinks he's good. They gave him 5 years. Okay, we'll give Jari that.
Wicked money, and all of a sudden
he's Dubas's reach around. I think he's like his private reach around guy.
He squirts his Hymes.
He does. Well, yeah, I think he gets a private selection.
He's got the holiday gift pack of Hymes body lube.
For sure. Absolutely. Just he gets it from Dubas. Dubas supplies all of it. Yeah, Dubas. All right, Winnipeg, Minnesota. We're going to be here for 5 hours again.
I know. Hey, is Rantanen still in this game or no?
I didn't. So I watched the line go into the locker room, and it showed it like probably the last half, and he wasn't in the last half, so I don't know if he was in the first half, but
No, he's got 7 penalty
We'll,
minutes.
we'll find out when he comes back out. Winnipeg, Minnesota. I like the Wild. I'm taking the Wild. The Wild are on a bit of a roll right now. The only thing I don't like about taking the Wild is they didn't really deserve that game against Pittsburgh. It's just their goal. Sheloff just had a rough day, rough start to the game. It wasn't really, came back off that Europe trip and he wasn't really settled, and Minnesota let him up. But I mean,
it only
Winnipeg
shows
off
5
a
minutes for
loss,
boarding.
Minnesota off a win. I'm just not in love with this Winnipeg lineup right now. I'm just not. That's the main thing.
You know what, Rico? He'll be back in. It was a 5-minute boarding, and he wasn't on the bench because they send you in the locker room if it's inside 5 minutes.
Okay.
So,
Hoping so. Is he gone for the game? Your PP is such a great. Oh, Jesus.
It's not like it's the first time we lost a bet before.
No, I know. Dude, I bet basketball, man, and I'm like a half under a point, half under assist. Like when you bet basketball, it's like you can't learn to sweat the half points on an over and under. So it is what it is. You lose a bet, you win a bet.
Yeah. Right. So we won lots today too. So.
Oh yeah.
Minnesota, Winnipeg. You seem to have a better lean on one. I don't know. I don't like that Winnipeg team, man. And I hate to say it because I love Jonathan Toews. And Minnesota's kind of on a roll. They're feeling it right now. And I just have a feeling they're going to go in there. Comrie's in net. They're probably going to play the kid. I don't know who they're going to play. If they're playing Wallstead, I'm taking Minnesota.
Is it the smoothest feeling better than night sponsored by Hymes Body Lube?
What's that?
It's just, he said, is it the smoothest feeling bet of the night sponsored by Heine's
Body Lube? I like it. We'll do that at the end because we don't do best bets. I'm going to say what's your Heine's Body Lube smoothest feeling bet?
Or is this a rough one?
Yeah. This is what's your highest chafing bet?
I was just gonna say that. Yeah, the chafer of the night and the smoothest bet
of the
sponsored by Hymes Body Lube.
The chafer of the night. We'll do opposite of best bet. We'll do the chafer of the night, the worst bet.
Yeah, if anybody's thinking of taking this team, yeah, you're out to lunch. Good luck. You're on your own. Yeah. This is the smoothest bet of the night. People might not be betting, but this might catch.
Nobody's nervous likes when I say that. I think he used to watch me when I had my own show. And every time I said Mountain Bowl, I go, Mountain Bowl. I go like that. I don't know why. Okay, so what do you got? You got to put a little bit on the draw on these two teams that basically don't try not to score unless they have to. Like, I think Winnipeg's playing a little more, or sorry.
Hellebuck factor's coming in too, right? So Winnipeg's goaltending situation is tricky now. You got Eric Henry and Thomas Milic. So
yeah. And I didn't even see what they got up after this. Let me bring it up. Winnipeg's been home for a while. Are they heading on the road right now?
No, they're going to Washington, Carolina, Nashville, Buffalo, Montreal.
Oh, they got 1 foot out the door, buddy. 1 foot out the door. But they lost to Carolina, so I don't think they've had a good home trip, right?
They won their last 2. Yeah, they won 3 or 4 going into the Carolina game.
Okay,
but those were on the road. This is.
But they defend their own barn, man. Like, you really can't put that on Winnipeg because they're just not that type of team.
I think
they defend their barn so hard that they would rather be the best home record team in the league to win a playoff round.
I think Winnipeg wins this home game against Minnesota to gain some confidence going on the road for 5 games after this. I think Winnipeg plays hard here, early start. They know if they
What time
lose
is
it.
what time
2
is it
o'clock,
starting?
4 o'clock Eastern.
Yeah, 4 Eastern, yes.
So
3
two,
local time,
two,
I think.
yeah, 1 Pacific.
Yeah.
What does Minnesota have after this?
Wild
Chicago
close schedule.
at
yeah.
Chicago
So they went
on
from
Tuesday.
okay, you know what? This isn't the best spot. Pittsburgh to Mini. They went from Pittsburgh to Mini, and then swing over to Chicago. It's not that terrible, I guess.
They flew from Pittsburgh right to Winnipeg, then to Chicago.
Oh,
I
to
like
Winnipeg.
Minnesota, but
Oh,
I
actually,
don't.
yeah, that is a bad spot. That's a bad spot. You're right, Winnipeg, because you're going
Yeah.
you're flying past Chicago to go to win all the way to Winnipeg. You got to go across the border and all that shit, and then and you're landing in Winnipeg. I've always said this before. Winnipeg is a huge advantage because it's pressing to land in Winnipeg. It's not. I mean, it is. Just is.
Especially when
If
you're going to Chicago next.
If you ever
and then
live
you're
there,
talking
the
about
community
after.
is wonderful, but it's not a first impression city. I'll tell you that right now.
And you got Winnipeg off a loss.
Yeah, you're right. It
That's
probably
the
is
best.
Winnipeg to win that game. Yeah.
Yeah, Minnesota was at
That's
home
the
against Carolina, flew to Pittsburgh, flying to Winnipeg, and they know they're going to Chicago right after this, and then
Yeah.
home against the
I was
Avalanche.
just trying to get. In fact, I would take Winnipeg first period puck line. Now that you say that, I was just trying to get a dog, and that's not going to do it. I don't know.
No,
What worries me though too is I like Minnesota's team total with Cromery in net, but
Yeah.
Winnipeg at home plays better defense. So, but like Pearlo said, Minnesota's been on a roll.
Feels like 4-2 to me.
Yeah. Like if I
Somehow
would
that-
take their team total, then you're more than likely going to just take the over, because if you think Minnesota's going to score 3 and you like Winnipeg, there's your over. I just don't. Winnipeg really hasn't been. No, they have been scoring.
They're not impressing me all that much, no. But I mean, in that spot, I could see Minnesota not really feeling it.
It's like
I could see
the
Minnesota
dude at the
not
bar. It's like the dude at the bar that's a 5, right? It's like he looks miserable, but somehow he pulls off and takes an 8 or a 9 home every night.
yeah.
Wild scored first goal in the last 11 games, so take both teams to score in the first period. Or wait for Wild to score and then take Winnipeg.
I don't mind.
Get big.
I don't mind under 6.5, you got to pay -138. I don't see this as a big high event game.
No, I don't either. If Winnipeg gets up 3-0 or something like that, Minnesota will push too hard to win this game, I don't think. It's just a question of whether Comrie can handle it. But when Minnesota's not into it, they don't get a lot of shot production either. So, I don't think Comrie's going to have to hurt him.
Yeah. Minnesota matches better at home, too. Like
maybe Comrie undersaves.
Kind of center depth on that team. I think Winnipeg could shut them down.
Protect their, and yeah. Winnipeg, Minnesota team total under.
You got Winnipeg coming in with 5 straight overs, and then you got Minnesota coming in with 1-5 to the under, or 5-1 to the under.
No. Feels like 4-1, 4-2, something like that. That's what it feels like to me. Or shut them right down. If it was a good Hellebuck in net in this game, I'd even consider betting.
Rich said Rantanen's gone.
Fuck. Yeah.
Damn it. Damn. What's he going to do that? Dude, man. Fuck. Yeah, they didn't give them the benefit of doubt after 2 incidents in a row here.
Yeah, he's had 2 incidents. I knew he was gone. I just wanted you to feel like he wasn't gone for longer, so you didn't do what you just did.
Damn it.
Okay. So we banged that one to shit. I'll be looking at like period plays. I probably won't be putting them on. Like if I put them on Twitter tomorrow, it'll be late because I got a whole lot of stuff to do. So I might not get my stuff on Twitter. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll just put my period plays down and people can just watch the freaking video. How's that?
How about they just buy you some coffee and then you
buy
can
me some
get
coffee and I'll tell
get
you
his
all
premium
about it.
ones.
A couple of people did today too, and I want to thank you all for that. Thank you very much. Put it in the coffee fund. I drink about 2 pots a day. It gets expensive because I don't drink the cheap stuff. All right. Chicago, Colorado. Colorado is going to obliterate them after that lazy ass game they played today. They even saved their best goaltender, Wedgwood. But it is going to be Spencer Knight, so we know what we're going to be doing there. Spencer Knight over saves in a big, bad way. I don't even care if it's 28.5. I'm taking Spencer Knight over saves there. But I think Colorado just dummies the shit out of them. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I like Spencer Knight saves for sure. When I looked, I had McKinnon mixed in a parlay for over 3.5. I think he only got one shot there in the third period, and I think that was the goal that he had. So I don't know if he ended on one, but he definitely just had a cardio night. Was playing more of quarterback, not shooting. So I could see him wanting to have a good game tomorrow. And then you got, Connor Bedard. Connor Bedard. He's like what third in the league in points or something like that. I'm sure McKinnon don't like that. You don't want to try to shut him down.
See, I think he's gonna show up, this Bedard kid. This is the thing. Chicago is getting known around the league now to be this young up and coming team, and McKinnon's. I think he's gonna just show the shit up of them, and it shows too because if they really thought that Chicago was an easy out, they would have played Blackwood today, but they're playing Wedgwood against Chicago, so they're not coming in not knowing that Chicago is what Chicago is. It's doing well. Their division, they're up there in the standings. I think Colorado's going to want to beat the shit out of them, and I think they will. I don't know what they have up after this, though. I haven't looked, but I don't think it's going to matter too much. Could be.
They're at home against San Jose on Wednesday, so they got a couple days off.
Yeah,
McKinnon's 6 points ahead of Bedard in points.
Yeah, they can just take care of business here. I mean, they had an easy day against Nashville
on Wednesday.
They go home for one against San Jose. San Jose could take them that game because then they go to Minnesota right after that. So they got this one little stop in San Jose. So they might. I think
Chicago will come out hard in this game, but it won't matter.
Sure, absolutely, it won't matter though. No, I think Colorado is going to be like he's going to say, "Is this is going to be? Oh, you think you're good, do you? You think you're good? All right, let us show you how good you actually are."
Yeah,
that's what I think this is.
And they were in Buffalo Friday. Now they're back home against the Avalanche on a Sunday. Like you have to fly from Buffalo to Chicago.
Yeah.
I
think Colorado right now in the league, they're so good that they're basically trying to certain people that even if there's a sniff that they might make the playoffs, they're out in the league going, we are going to wagon the fuck out of you when we get to the playoffs.
They're playing with their food right now.
Yeah, they're playing with their food. Yeah. They're psychologically beating everybody down, saying making sure they know they're way better than them because Chicago's going to give them their best tomorrow, and they're going to destroy them. But if Spencer Knight that's the thing. That fucking guy could stop 53 shots tomorrow and could end up like 2-1 or 3-1 or something.
Could be an under. Could be an under game.
Yeah. I don't think I'd bet the team total over with them. I think the best bet is in this game, without a doubt, is Spencer Knight saves. The only thing is it's possible that they've actually spent time in the room and maybe they found some holes in Spencer Knight's game. They want to make sure they light him up too, because they want him shaking if they ever have to go.
Yeah, or they light him up and Nate in Chicago pulls him and says, "Yeah, you're not playing against them. We need you against the Wild on Wednesday."
Yeah, that would kill the over saves, but yeah. I think it's more likely that I'm going to play the over saves. To me, it's more likely he's going to want to stop everything in that game. But give me Chicago's a really good first period team, though. Give me the over first period.
Colorado will pace the game, I think.
You think they'll pace it?
Yeah, I think they just won't go in there and kill Chicago. But I think, like, coming off a game in Nashville tonight, flying to Chicago, they're not going to go balls out against the Hawks. I don't think you're.
Well, I think what could happen, if you like the Hawks tomorrow at all, at the price they're getting, you take them first period.
That's what I'm thinking. Chicago's going to come out. They're young legs. They're going to come out, try to like size themselves up against Colorado, and Colorado is just going to take over the game. And
Colorado will probably just let them burn out. They'll neutral zone trap them a little bit. That's the thing about this Colorado team. They can neutral zone trap you. They have the speed. They can play man on man. It's a lot like Florida. They're a lot like Florida.
And it'll be Wedgwood tomorrow because Blackwood started tonight.
Yeah. That tells me that they're taking this serious.
Yeah.
You would put Blackwood in today if you thought that, you played Nashville.
Chicago is a better team than Nashville, so they probably just said, so they're like, start.
Well,
Blackwood.
obviously.
Nashville.
Yeah. Even Nashville, they're doing what Florida did. They go play around with Nashville. And because if you beat Colorado like Nashville beat Colorado, if they would have beat Colorado, they're like, yeah, we didn't care, obviously.
And they're not leaving Wedgwood hanging to dry. There's no way Colorado's getting puck lined unless it's a really bad spot. With those two goalies, Scott Wedgwood and Blackwood, there's no way they're leaving Wedgwood out to dry to kill his confidence or anything like that. So they're going to protect his net in every game, it seems.
Yeah. Yeah, but I just think their transition game is so good. Colorado hasn't seen anything like this yet. You look at who Colorado's really played and beat. If you go down the list, it hasn't been like who have they beat? Beat Vancouver's and stuff like that. Like they haven't really beat I'm trying to think off the top of my head. What was the best
Preds,
team?
Rangers, Islanders, Sabres, Ducks, Canucks, Oilers, Lightning, Sharks they lost to, beat the Golden Knights, beat the Devils, lost to the Devils, lost to the Bruins, beat the Hurricanes, beat the Mammoths, beat the Bruins, beat the Jackets, Sabres, lost to the Stars, beat the Mammoths.
They beat, except for Hurricanes, but look at the spots those teams were in too.
Yeah,
they've hit a lot of bad spots for good teams and a lot of bad teams. This is sort of a bad spot for Colorado, but not really.
It's tough to get a bet against a 15-1 team any night of the week. You just gotta pick and choose, man.
Put it this way: if you were to take a team that's a playoff team right now, and they were to play Chicago, this is a playoff team. This is a damn good team. In a 7-game series, what's the end? Take Dallas, for instance, once they start taking things serious in the 7-game series, that series doesn't go past 5. Dallas blows the shit out of them. Chicago, once you have to just play Chicago and you can find their holes, you rip them apart. But nobody's paying attention to Chicago yet. Same as San Jose. Once teams start getting a book on those young teams, except for Anaheim. What's going on with that game, by the way?
Yeah, it's tied 3-3. I was going to say
3-3.
Anaheim, they've got a little bit of insulation there now. They're a little bit further in their rebuild, so they got
They've been
veterans.
around a bit. Yeah. Carlson's a little older. They got Kreider there. They got Gudas
Calgary
there.
just scored again.
Oh, wow.
Unbelievable.
I was
We all
afraid
had
of that.
Calgary
Remember I
like,
said yesterday
right?
I was afraid of that coming off that road trip? Losing road trip. Fuck. But
Unbelievable.
it was the Vancouver the next day thing that got me off of Calgary because I was thinking about it.
Yeah. I mean, they had that 4-minute power play. They better score. But
Yeah.
still.
This game started out like Dallas was going to fucking murder them. And then,
Yeah.
like I said, man, Cooley made some saves. Calgary got that power play goal. They just hung on for dear life against them and ran and fucking crushed Coronado's fucking eyebrows.
Thanks. I'm gonna put this up here. That's nice. That strokes me better than Hymes right there. Oh wait, this one.
I kind of like the good insight. You guys are good at it better than that one, Pearlo.
I like this one actually for some reason. Okay, we talked the shit. So what are we doing? We're doing Colorado.
No family members are allowed to comment, Pearlo.
Do you see anything except for Chicago first period in there that you're going to take Chicago on anything? I think Colorado would just love to shut Chicago down, team total under 2.5. If that's what, I think that's what they would really, really want to do. Bedard gets like 2 shots in the fucking game.
Yeah. I feel you on that. I think McKinnon with the Team Canada guys going into Chicago and all the talk about Bedard making the team, and McKinnon will just be like, "Hey, I'll take care of Bedard tonight. Don't worry about it."
Yeah. Don't worry about Bedard. I bet you McKinnon doesn't even get over his shots. He just fucking shuts the shit down of Bedard. That'll be
take Bedard under 3.5 shots.
Bedard under the shots, yeah.
Yeah.
That was the other thing. I took McKinnon under his shots today. I knew he wasn't going to be shooting in Nashville. Why? Why the fuck would he care to do that for? We should have. I got to start doing that. This is the last time. Whenever they go into a spot like this, I'm taking the under, and I'm taking every time. I don't know why I'm afraid to do that. Like, why do I think Colorado's going to go into Nashville and try really hard when they got Chicago the next game? I don't fucking know. Why am I afraid of that? Anyways, Boston versus San Jose. Boston beats the fucking pulp out of these guys tomorrow. Absolutely slaughters them. Unless they finally have a letdown game. Maybe they do, but I have not yet seen Boston give anybody anything, regardless of who they're playing. I have not yet seen it. And if they're going to play like they played against LA and they played against Anaheim, against San Jose, forget about it. They're going to fucking ruin them.
Dallas just got another penalty.
Yeah, it's not that game.
I like the Bruins here too. Bruins have been in every game pretty much.
Yeah. It's going to be Corp, though. There will be Corp, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be the corpse of Salo, as what's his name says.
I like the Islanders in the next game against Boston on Wednesday, though, when Boston has to fly from San Jose.
Yeah, that's when Boston gets smashed. Yeah, I agree. But, I mean, they could have a letdown spot. It might be a live betting thing. I just haven't seen them do it.
All three sites, RotorWire, Goalie Post, and Left Wing Locker showing Swayman versus Askarov.
Oh, you got to remember that. It is Askarov, isn't it? Fuck. Askarov. Draw. Yeah, I was just going to say that. Draw. And Askarov over saves in a big-ass way. Forget about the game. That's all Boston does is shoot. 2 passes, shoot. 2 passes, shoot. 2 passes, shoot. That's all they fucking do.
Zaka shots. Zaka shots.
Okay, I'll put good insight guys up there to make you guys feel good. But what he really meant was See, he said that after.
2-2 or 3-2 or 3-3 or 2-2 correct score.
2-2 correct score. Yeah, I kind of feel like the under there too. Because they just played Nedeljkovic. So, but I think they win. I think they find a way to win this. I don't know. I would love to take an over if Askarov wasn't in because I don't see much defense being played here.
I like Boston in this spot too. You know, you're flying across the country. You want to have a nice flight back after the road trip. You want to finish off strong.
And I think deep down they know that, how long is this going to keep going for? Like deep down, they know they got to win every game, this team. They got to win every game. They can't fuck around. And they didn't fuck around in Anaheim. Like they spent 2-3 days in Anaheim and they came out and just fucking kept on coming and coming and coming. They lost the game, but man, oh man, I had Anaheim in that game and I hated watching Boston. They just never stopped. They just don't stop. The only way I could see that San Jose wins this game is if Boston has lost their legs. If they really have, or that maybe they hung out in LA and they said good enough. I just haven't seen it with this team, so I'm not going to buy it that that's what they did. What do you say, Exotic?
Yeah, I like Boston. I see, even you're saying that even if they were in LA, they were in California for almost 4 days because they played Anaheim before that. So they were still in California in general. But I do like Boston. Boston absolutely owns this matchup. They're 9-1 in the last 10, losing to San Jose at the end of last year in the last game.
I think they win like
puck line.
Yeah.
Plus 170.
Because they play the same kind of pond style that San Jose does, but they're just as fast as them. It's just whether they can get it faster off or not.
Robertson just scored. Maybe we might get this over. We got 3. Robertson goal. Please tell me it was a Hymes assist. I need a Hymes assist.
I should turn it on. I have that game on. What the hell am I not watching it for? I'm still watching. I think that was a big win. Watch out for Utah next game. Utah next game. They needed that win.
Oh, I got a Robertson goal. Plus 170.
Yeah, I took AT. I can't believe you're getting that at plus 170 the way he's. I took him for 2. Plus 900.
I took him for a goal, and I took Ben for a goal. Ben's still trying to get 400, and
I hope he gets another
Cooley
one.
and net, I thought. With Cooley and net, I thought he'd have a good shot at getting 400 tonight.
Ducks Golden Knights is going to end up being a draw.
Oh, Rich had Robertson first goal for Dallas. First Dallas
goal. Oh, sweet.
Good cash, Rich.
Good for you, Rick. Nice, buddy.
Good call.
So we got Boston, San Jose. I say it's like 3-2 Boston, 4-2 Boston. The third will be the empty netter, or 3. I don't know. It depends how many they can get past Askarov, but they're going to throw probably 40 some odd shots at Askarov. So how many to get by him? Hard to say. That kid is insane. And the draw.
Lots of time left for Dallas to come back here in this game too, boys.
Yeah, let's bet it. Let's bet it. Should have known Dallas starts early all the time. Starts.
I'm on it pregame.
So am I, but in regulation, it'll pay pretty good right now.
Maybe you bet the draw.
Draw's only
if they come back here, it's gonna go to OT.
Bet the draw, bet the money line, and bet regulation. Bet them all. See, high volume better. Why would you just bet one? Bet them all. Oh, Bowman and Theodore points made his night rich. Fucking A, buddy. All right, so are we done with that game? You good? What are you saying, Boston? What's our final set? We're going to go through the whole card here. We're going to have time to talk after this, and then we'll go through the whole card at the end.
Yeah, I like Boston. That's I don't know. I don't like the. Yeah,
Boys,
total wise.
I got to bounce, but in the late game, I'm taking Vancouver. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a good night.
All right, man.
Okay.
We'll see you.
See you later, bud.
See you, boys.
Yeah. Oh, Kucherov is hurt. And Braden Point is hurt. Holy shit. Braden Point and Kucherov left with injury. Oh, my God.
It's a good thing they don't play tomorrow.
Kraken looking to add impact winger and re-sign Jaden Schwartz? What the fuck? Okay, man. All right. You think you're going to hold on for this? All right. Hey, you're smarter than me. You're making the big bucks. I don't get that. Canucks still looking for an impactful center. Okay, we'll talk about that after. So Vancouver, Calgary is kind of hard to say because if Calgary wins this game, I like Vancouver. And if Calgary loses this game, I might like Calgary. But
So they're saving Wolf, and they're saving Wolf for this game.
They're saving Wolf for Vancouver because they're the division rival.
Mm-hmm.
Vancouver doesn't know how to do anything but score. Like even Calgary can probably score on them. So I'm. It's a weird over, but I'd play the over if it's 5.5.
Yeah, it is -120.
I think Vancouver takes it though, and they're probably the favorite, right? Of course they are.
Yeah, they are -155 at home.
Ew, boy. Okay. Team total over. Just take the team total over.
Yeah, and it's probably going to be 3.5. I wish it would be 2.5, but
it's going to be 3. Take the 3 if you can get a decent price. What's the 3.5 at?
Yeah,
I would take it now. I don't think this line's going to change much. In fact, I would say money might come in on Calgary.
So maybe? The flat 3 is -143. 3.5 plus 120.
I'd split it. 3 and 3. I'd split it between the 3 and 3.5. I'm probably going to make this a period play where I bet the periods. I'm going to see. I like maybe over first period, and then it's tough because Calgary just came off the road trip, right? This is the first game. Oh yeah, this is a Vancouver spot for sure. This is the second game after the road trip. If they win this game, especially, this is totally a Vancouver spot. Totally a Vancouver spot. I don't mind the over.
Vancouver's scored over 4 or more goals in 6 of the last 8 versus Calgary.
Yeah, and just period. Like if they win, they score.
Yeah.
And if they lose, they score quite
They
often,
score.
too.
I was gonna say if they lose, they score too.
And they get scored on. Like
there was a while there I was taking Vancouver's team total like every game.
Foot's not even trying to worry about defense on that team. Like you got Kane there, like trying to speak to him with a chalk in your hand and show that is like, I like hockey. Hockey is fun. All right, just fucking get to the hash marks and shoot. Pettersson, play defense for this dude. Get him the puck. Okay, I can do that. That's about all you can do. Yeah. Can you get back into the neutral zone? Where's that again? Yeah, it's in the middle of the ice. That that middle part of the ice. He's just horrible.
That's funny.
But he can score, and he can take bad penalties really well, and he can hit people when they bang into him. Like he does a lot of things that look really cool. He's an exciting guy to watch, but he's dumb as a post. Calgary, you think live draw? You're taking the live draw plus 250. I can see that. Good thing I hit everything on the other two games because I took a shit kicking on this game. Especially if, but can't win them all, right? Okay, so yeah, we can make this an hour and a half and get out of here for once. You're not going to be on tomorrow night?
I may or may not. No, you know what? I won't be because, well, it just depends on how early it finishes. But my son's birthday is tomorrow, and we're having family over because I'm gonna make him a dinner. But the dinner is supposed to be like around 5 or 6 my time, and when you come on live, you don't come on live for me till 9. The problem is we may still be around with the
Yeah,
family
I
and
miss
stuff.
I
So
miss that. I miss that. I miss the mountain time. That was the best.
yeah.
Games are done at like 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah, the shitty part is I get out of work at 5, and that's when puck drop is. And before daylight savings
Yeah.
time, puck drops an hour before I get off of work. So it's
Yeah.
like me trying to get, but I mean it's great, and that's why I'm able to make your show a lot because I'm barely getting to sit down like at 8 or 8:30. So when you
Yeah.
come on, it's like perfect time because I've just sat down or I'm just sitting down to look at tomorrow's games.
All right. Well, let's clip because actually I could do some stuff. I could take care of some stuff for the little lady.
Okay. Yeah, I got to do
So,
some tracking myself. I got to get caught up on my tracker. So.
yeah. Okay, then. All right. Well, okay. We're going to clip this shit out. Hymes body loop. It's the best. There, I said it. And with the new control tab, so if you can take as much or little as you need, whenever you need, I thought of that. We did a round table around that. And I said, I got an idea. Why don't we put a little thingy on there? And they were like, what do we need that for? And I had to explain it all and everything. And then they were like, oh, yeah, actually, that's not bad. It's not bad. So they sent it off to the little geeky dudes that sit there and they can do all that stuff. And then they made a prototype and everything. And here we go. We got it. Hymes body loop. It's the best there. I said it. We're going to Pearlo dance ourselves into the clip of all the games right now with me and Dre because Rico had to leave. And we feel sad inside. We feel bad in our insides for that, but that's okay. We can make it. We can do it. We can do it. I know we can. We can do it without Rico. Okay, we're going to be all professional. Carolina, Buffalo. What do you got, Dre?
Right now, currently, the only thing I like right now is Buffalo team total over 2.5.
I like that Buffalo team total over 2.5. I'm going to take a little bit on Buffalo. I'm thinking about first period, some period plays here. I know Carolina doesn't score much in the second period. I can't remember if Buffalo does, but I'm going to look at period plays. But I do like that team total over, and yeah. So we're on that. Winnipeg, Minnesota. What do you got?
Only thing I like right now is that Minnesota team total over 2.5. I really don't. I mean, I think it is. I like Winnipeg, but you got Cromery in net. I think I just Minnesota team total right now until tomorrow.
Kind of worried about how Minnesota's sort of feeling it right now, right? They are like all of a sudden, ever since Zuccarello came back, they're sort of feeling it right now. It's just
Yeah, and the only thing
Sorry.
I was gonna say, the only thing that worries me too about the Minnesota team total is just Winnipeg plays better defense at home, but I mean that's the only thing I really like right now. I really don't like. I mean, I guess you could see. I get the the Winnipeg minus 135, them being at home, Comrie and net coming off the loss from Carolina in a tight game, but
We didn't even mention that we were on the Sens too, and we got the Sens. Forgot about that. I didn't have a lot on that game. Okay. I just think it's a bad spot. I think they got to go to Chicago, they have to go to Winnipeg, and then they got to go all the way back to Chicago. It's only one game, and then it's just not a great spot. I do. Winnipeg likes to defend their bar, and I like Winnipeg Winnipeg's a really good first period team. I actually kind of like both teams to score first period, and then it levels out, and I might line bet the under. However, they are feeling it right now, and Comrie's in net. This might end up being a sneaky over by the morning time. So watch on my Twitter. If I do send it out Sunday, sometimes I send out stuff, sometimes I don't. Otherwise, tell all your friends. The following goals at home: 4-2, 3-3, 3-3. There you go. So
yeah,
you might have
team
something
total
there.
over 2.5. Yep.
So we're talking. If Minnie's going to score that many goals, we're talking about an over for the game.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. It's just, I mean, with Comrie and Ned, I almost feel like Winnipeg's going to have to at least feel like they're going to have to score at least 3 or 4 goals every game to win, because Comrie's probably good for a couple regardless, So,
And if that kid's in net, Wallstat, now we're talking about Minnesota winning the game. That's what I'm afraid of.
that's why I'm on the team total, because it's like, I don't know if I can take Winnipeg. I think Minnesota's team total. I mean, they're feeling it, so they're going to be shooting. It's just, like I said, Winnipeg's
I'm gonna have to
defense
take
at
a look
home.
at how many shots they've been allowing and stuff like that. But when Body puts in that, who were they playing and they allowed all that? Because their defense is overrated. I've been saying that right from the beginning of the year. Like, you got Stanley playing in your top 4, man. You shouldn't be jumping for joy that you got a good defense, because you don't. I mean, there are some guys there that are good. Don't get me wrong. I mean, Morrissey's fantastic. Pionk is okay. Sandberg is really good. But after that, it falls off pretty good. So, all right. Now you got me talking, so we'll find out what happens in the morning. So there's your pick, everybody. Your pick is we don't fucking know. Sort of, kind of. I'm leaning Winnipeg. You're leaning the team total over. I kind of understand that. We understand that. Come look at Exotic Picks. He'll put out his actual plays in the morning at Exotic Picks on Twitter, and mine is my Pearlo's NHL POW on the Twitter. I think that's what happens here when I put this down here. It takes out our Twitter name, and I don't know how to take it off of here.
But when I saw the replay, it was actually all the way on until the end. So I don't know if it just does it for like
I'll just ballot
our view.
Yeah, it's just our view, I guess. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the next one. Islanders Kraken, and I can't take the Islanders in that spot. I'm gonna have to, like you said, maybe the team total over for the Kraken at 2.5 is pretty good play there. But
and you got
like the
Rittich
under and the draw. Like, I think it's gonna be a slow. I think it's gonna be a slow under game. No goals in the first 10 minutes, or I like us right. That's what I liked. No goals in the first 5 minutes on FanDuel and 365 parlayed with under 6.5. That's my favorite play. And the draw. I'll put a little bit on the draw. What about you?
Yeah. I don't like Rittich in net. I like Seattle, and I just don't know what I'm playing yet. Probably Seattle in some fashion. Maybe some props. I can probably I don't know how Eberle's been doing, but him or Schaefer. Has fallen off for a while there too, but
I don't work. Kind of concerned about that because I mean he's just a kid, right?
yeah. So
People are
we'll see. I
hyping him
really
up a
don't got
little
nothing
much
there.
here. He's going to the Olympics. That's not what he should be doing. I'm not
Yeah.
saying he's good enough right now to not good enough right now. It's just that much hockey is not what you want this kid to be doing, I don't think. So, yeah, like that's the thing is they don't have a very high shot volume. New York Islanders aren't going to have their legs. It just feels like draw stuff. Draw first period, under first
Right, it's
period.
just 3-0 at home. It's 3-0 at home this season. Columbus, Detroit, and Edmonton.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Seattle's going to have more legs than they do. It's just an absolutely horrific spot for the Islanders. So is this one today. And they didn't let up today. So they're only human, man. They're only fucking human. 7-game road trip, and now you're on 3 games and 4 nights in a back-to-back. Like, this is freaking ridiculous scheduling. Ridiculous. I'd be losing my mind if I was a manager saying, how are you doing this stuff? Ridiculous. Okay, what's next? So that's what we got. Chicago. I think Colorado's going to dummy Chicago. We're going to take. I don't know how to take it with just right now. For sure. It's Spencer Knight over saves. I just think the saves are going to be around 30, and I think that's fine.
First period over is probably going to be juiced, but Chicago being a good first period team, I could see the first period over. But with the 6.5, it's probably going to be minus 150. Maybe you can catch it a couple minutes in game and get a playable number. But let me look. That line might be out already.
Chicago, I think there's has scored the first goal in many in a row or something like that too. But I just don't see it here. I wouldn't bet here.
There is some playable lines. Like the best line you can find is minus 130 over at Bet Rivers, but a lot of them are starting to get juiced at minus 150 or higher.
For the over
163. Yeah, for the over first period.
It's not bad, minus 130. I'll play that. I think it'll be Colorado scoring them, but Chicago, I mean, Dallas scored.
Did they?
Yeah.
Let's see, who was it? I must be behind you. Oh, Hintz. There's my point. There's my point. So if
I took him for a point too. I took him for a point. I don't think I took him. Did I take him for a goal? I can't remember. With all the bets I have, I'll have to find out after the stream.
So in order for me to cash my parlay, the only thing I have left is an Eichel shot, and he's sitting at 2, and they're going into OT right now.
You got 3 minutes, maybe not. Dallas is known for these last-minute heroics. They generally don't play for the draw. They like to score. Okay, next. What do we? So we. What did you didn't say anything about that? What did you say?
I said the only thing I like is night saves and maybe the first period over.
First period over. Yeah. I'm really tempted to take Chicago team total under. I really think Colorado would just love to shut the shit down and beat them like 3-0 or 4-0 like they did to Nashville, but work a lot harder at it.
And it's Wedgwood.
Yeah.
So they saved the goalie, right? Because today was Blackwood.
Because that would be the stamp, right? When you shut down Bedard. Like, that's what Colorado's doing right now, it seems. Is like they're putting a stamp on every team. Like, you think you're good this way? We'll beat you that way. You think they're good this way? They're putting the fear of God in everybody. So I'm leaning. I might put a little bit on that. I got to respect Chicago because their shooting percentage is outrageous right now. Bedard's shooting like Mike Bossy right now. So it's kind of hard to do that, but they got the type of game that they can shut them down.
I need to get this Vegas game on somewhere to watch to see if Echo gets a shot.
All right. Bruins, San Jose. We didn't do this one yet. This was the last one, right? Right.
We did. Because we were
Yeah,
talking Askarov versus Swayman. Oh, but you're saying, yeah, for the
right
clip.
now.
We
Right
have
now.
not. Yep.
For the clip. Yeah. So I still say I like Boston, but I didn't even look at the price on what Boston's getting. It was minus
135.
I don't mind that. It's
Because they're on the road. They've
the
been
only thing I
shitty on the
don't like
road.
about that, it's a bit fishy. But I mean, Boston hasn't been getting respect this whole road trip. So plus 160 against LA, how is that respect? So they're not getting all that much respect here. And actually, even the Sharks aren't even getting that much respect here, to tell you the truth. Maybe the Sharks are getting a little more respect. That's what's going on here. But I just, when I watch this, I'm going to maintain what I said before. Any team that's going in there and not overlooking San Jose and playing to win that game is going to beat San Jose more often than not. Most of the teams that go in to play San Jose, they're not aware of how good they are. And they just lost to Ottawa too, right? This is a back-to-back. I forgot about that. So, yeah. They coming off a loss, they're going to play harder, but I just think this Boston team, as long as they have their legs, and I can't see how they don't. It was a tough game against LA, but I don't know. They're going to pooch out now? I don't think so.
Yeah, for me, I like Boston, and I think I like the under. If it's going to be that kid in Askarov, I mean, I know it's at a 6, but I like the under. Under's 2-7-1 head-to-head matchups.
I kind of like it too. I can only take an under with Askarov. I mean,
yeah.
If
the kid's been playing decent.
If you like an over, you like San Jose. If you like an over, you like San Jose. 2-man advantage, Dallas. Shit. All right, I gotta head out though. All right, that's
okay.
That's all of our picks, right? I like the draw on that game as well. And thanks again for coming in, Mr. Dre.
Yep.
Blessing us with your whatever the hell you do with that blessing shit. And the producer always tells me that if you like it, you tap that like button thingamajigger and share it to your friends. Remember, share it to your friends, right? Okay, 2 people shared it yesterday. I sent them a vat of blueberry Hymes. Hernandez sent it out last night. So I will send more. I got blueberry. If you have a different flavor you want, just put it down in the comment section. DM me over on my Twitter. Tell me which flavor we have. We got some butterscotch I really like. I've been using the butterscotch. Sort of the old school, kind of going old school.
Ducks win in OT.
Hymes Body Lube. It's the best there. I said it. Yeah, the new thingamajigger that you can take a little bit and then, like, if you're going for a stroll and you just don't need all that much in that moment, like you're going for a walk or whatever, just turn it down a little bit. You can actually get like a direct stream. Like there's a little straw that you can put in and you can just direct stream it, which is always good. All right. That's all we got at Pearls of Wisdom Industries. That's my full 42%. I don't have 100. I got 42, but I give it all to you, my friends. Every ounce of that pisses the wife off, but I do it anyways. I'm going to Pearlo dance you out. Make sure you're going over to Exotic Wagers at Exotic Wagers on the Twitter. And I am, of course, Pearlo Wisdom at Pearlo's NHLPOW. And you can get all our fine fare over there. And you can buy me a cup of coffee. You can buy me a pot of coffee. Yeah. You can buy me a sack of coffee if you want. And I'll send you over my premium plays today, which were 5 and 2, I believe. I usually don't do that many, but I had a lot of nice ones today. 5 and 2. Usually I just get a couple, send you them over to you to the land because I am like that. Just there's a PayPal thing there in my thing. Become part of community member up in the thing up on my profile. It's highlighted. Become a community member. I allow you in. You just come on in and you get all the membership plays in the land. Have a great day, everybody. Okay.
Thanks, Bo Buddy.
Thanks, Bo
See ya.
Buddy. See ya. Was it your birthday?